It's been just a week since the release of iOS 17.6 and Apple is already rolling out iOS 17.6.1. Why the urgency? Today we'll find out. My name is Maksim. Let's go. Yes, it was quite unexpected. The first rumors about it started appearing yesterday, and today Apple is already releasing iOS 17.6.1. Prior to this, they stopped signing iOS 17.5.1 for rollback, and it seemed like everything was leading up to the fact that yes, we would have an update, and indeed it was released. If we're talking about the size of the update, it's somewhere between 300-500 MB depending on your device if you're updating from iOS 17.6. If we're talking about what else has been released, it's of course iPadOS, macOS, and interestingly enough, iOS 16.7.10. We've already reached version 7.10, which is quite something, but nevertheless, that's what Apple has done, releasing all of this for us. What's inside and why such urgency? As usual, these are security patches. Apple continues to improve the security of their systems, but the funniest thing is that lately, Apple hasn't been disclosing what exactly they are fixing. They just say, we've fixed bugs, released security patches. But they don't reveal what's specifically in the security patch. It even says on their website that they don't disclose anything publicly. It's actually quite interesting. If we're talking about bug fixes, what exactly has been fixed? Publicly, as Apple states, one bug has been fixed. Specifically, it was impossible to enable or disable iCloud Advanced Data Protection. This is the feature that you turn on in settings, which allows for data encryption in iCloud not just in some specific areas, but across all items in iCloud. Some people couldn't enable it, while others couldn't disable it. Different people experience different issues. Apple has fixed it, and now everything works as it should. So, how's the system itself performing? In terms of performance, we look at the tests and everything is practically identical, with no significant difference, only within the margin of statistical error. As for battery life, I don't think there will be any issues here because the system doesn't specifically address battery life. It fixes one bug and includes a few security patches, that's all. There's nothing else significant in it, so it shouldn't have a major impact on battery life. Should you install it now if you have iOS 17.5, 17.5.1, or 17.6? Of course not, there's no need to rush to install it, because nothing extremely critical is happening there. You can watch for a few days, read about how it works for others, and then consider updating. If you currently have any issues with 17.5, 17.5.1, 17.6 or older versions, then of course you can try installing it, because when we get updates, it often helps to resolve your problems. But you need to understand that you will only be able to roll back to 17.6 as I mentioned at the beginning. If you have some modern version like an iOS 18 beta, if you have iOS 18.1 beta, then of course you can only roll back to that version. The update itself won't come to you. But for that you will definitely need a computer because the rollback happens through it. And yes, we have very little time left until the release of iOS 18, about a month. Maybe Apple will still show us iOS 17.7 beta before us on that period, but it will naturally be in its final stage. Just like iOS 16.7.10, something similar awaits us with 17.7, a final build for iOS 17. Well, if you liked this video and found it useful, give it a thumbs up. It will make me happy and help the channel grow. Subscribe to the channel below, hit the bell so you don't miss anything cool and interesting, and you'll get a notification when a new video is out. Of course, write in the comments below what you think about this build, or maybe you've already updated to iOS 18 and all these 17.6, 17.6.1 are no longer interesting to you. I will be happy to read and discuss with you. Those who have installed iOS 17.6.1 on their devices, please share your device models and how it's working for you. Is everything good in terms of performance and battery life? This information is very important for many people and they will be happy to read your feedback. And these two videos specially selected for you on Melgrid, check them out. Don't forget to subscribe. Maxim, thank you very much for watching. Bye.